Well, it was 4th of July weekend, and we had 4 days off, and it was really hot down below by us. So we thought we'd shoot up here to the North Fork Purgatory and do some backcountry camping. You might notice there's a lot of blowdowns on this trail. I was talking to the camp host, and he said that I think last year sometime a bunch of high schoolers came out for a week or so and volunteered their time, and they helped clear the trails out there. They didn't get all the way through to Bear and Blue Lake, but they put a big dent in it, and we sure appreciated it.
Yep. Having mules for the last year, we've really noticed that their hooves are a lot stronger and a lot tougher than the horses. So we haven't had to shoe them at all since we've had them. Really saves on the shoeing bills. But we do bring boots along just in case they get sore or get chipped up or whatever. So, but so far, knock on wood, we haven't had to shoe them.
Wait for me, honey. She's thirsty.
Well, Ringo here, he's turning 3 years old. We call him Ring-a-ling-a-ding-dong. He just will not run out of energy. We figured as he gets older he might, but it hasn't happened yet.
Okay. This is God's country.
We ran into this couple hiking, and we were kind of worried about blowdowns maybe shutting our route off to where I wanted to camp. And so I asked them, and they said it was clear up till about a half mile up, and there was just a little bit of some blowdowns, and that was it. So we were happy to hear that. Trail. Cut a lot of the blowdowns, and there were a lot of them, big ones. But we just came to a point in the trail. We got to cut one, a little teeny one, but we'll do our part.
We tied all the girls up so they can eat. And this is the one we kind of got to get through. Really sharp saw. It's got a safety blade on it. It's so sharp.
Well, we got that sawed. Taking a little break. Found a nice spot, anyways. Gotta get Cisco some air. She's hauling a fat man and a
bunch of gear. Doing a little hobble training on all these guys. But I don't think Bunny. I think Bunny's a veteran at that. Again, we've only had her about 4 months, and we got nothing but good things to say about her.
Yep. Hey, you got that log there you can saw up. Yeah, I like it, honey. I think this is gonna be our campsite, guys. And that's gonna be our view.
I gotta tell this story. A good friend of mine, he surprised me with this. Guy I used to pour a lot of concrete with in the past. Guy by the name of Mike Beal. He's still in the trades. But he surprised me with this about a couple months ago. He lured me at the Big R parking lot. He wanted to borrow some turnbuckles. Then he came out of the truck with this. He says, I've been carrying this around for a while in the truck, and it was intended for me. So, with one condition, that I bring it with on these rides and he sees it on the videos. So, Mike, thank you very much, sir. That's one hell of a gift. Thank you.
This site here has been used for elk camps and whatnot, and here was the bottom of a potbelly stove that somebody pulled out of one of the homesteads cabins down below a little farther, and turned upside down. It was a perfect table, so we wound up using that. You'll see it in the later frames, and it worked out good because we didn't think to pack a table in the packs, nor did we have room.
He knows all about it.
Give it a try. Actually pretty comfortable.
Is it full?
Yeah. It makes water pretty fast. We're going to use this for the cooking
dehydrated food. So it'll get boiled. Probably for our coffee too. We found these online for, I think they're either a 2-pack or a 4-pack for $12. I don't remember. But they condense down pretty nice.
Hobble on the picket line, so we just untied them and just bringing them out here slowly to get their fill of this big pasture. But we're gonna leave the lead lines on them just in case we don't need to lose an animal. I think I'm just gonna let them go, honey. Just watch her. So I'm just gonna let go, and I'm just gonna sit in this pasture with my little vodka drink I made earlier and watch them.
She's hobbled and she's tied to her hobbles, but she's still getting around. Good old mountain house. Breakfast skillet. This stuff's about 7 years old.
Thanks, honey.
But it's still good. And then we got some brats left over from the other day. Water is not boiling yet, but we're getting there.
All over Daddy. Oh yeah, yeah. I like laying in the sun. This was day 2, and it was actually my favorite day. No computers, no meetings, no chat rooms, no cell phones, just the sun, the streams, the animals. We were just relaxing all day. It wasn't hot. It was perfect. It was an absolutely perfect day.
Yeah, there's some left over. Well, yeah. Good girl, Bunny. Let's get some water. Thirsty.
right? 'Cause he's got that.
Yeah.
He's having
Okay, that one's.
He's having beef pasta marinara, and since I don't like red sauce, I'm having beef stroganoff.
Actually, no, we went.
What's on the menu?
Do you like my MyPillow slippers? I take them everywhere. Believe it or not, I took them spiking. And the first spike camping coffee I've ever made in my entire life. I hope you won't screw up on it.
If you're wondering about our pack setup, the panniers are made out of a company up in Idaho called Outfitters Pack Station, and they're calling them their iron cloth panniers. They're really large, hold a lot of stuff, and they're holding up real well. The top pack and the tarp are out of Trail Max, and the pack saddle, that one's kind of a neat story. That used to sit up in the rafters of my childhood buddy's father's place, and we used to dream about taking that. We were going to homestead in Alaska of all things, and we were going to use that. It's funny what kids think of, but years later I was able to buy it, and I put new leathers on it, and it's at least 45 years later, here we are using it. Well, we had a great 3 days up here getting away from things. Bunny, the mule, and the horses did fine, acted good. Sure would recommend anyone coming up here, if you're in the area, put it on your list for sure. They do have a campground down below. There's, I believe, 3 equine sites. They are first come, first serve, and the other ones are reservable. There's plenty of meadows and grass that feed your horses down there, and there's creeks for the water. There's also a spring out of the hillside that a trail goes to on the, I believe, the south end of camp, and it's a nice place to go. Anyways, I'd like to thank you for riding along, and stay tuned for our next adventure. Take care.